And now shifting our focus to our continuous coverage of the Russia-Ukraine war. In the latest, Russia's nuclear power corporation accused Ukraine of launching a series of attacks on the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant. Russia has urged world leaders to denounce the incidents. Well, according to Rosatom, 3 people were injured in one of the strikes. Russian and UN officials say that the radiation levels are normal, while adding that damages are not severe. Well, Ukraine, on the other hand, says its forces has nothing to do with the strikes on the largest nuclear station in Europe. The UN officials who were at the site reported a damage at reactor 6. IAEA's chief, Rafael Grossi, said that there has been 3 direct hits to such structures. In the first weeks of the war, Russian troops seized the plant. Each side accused the other of attacking the plant. In the outskirts of Russian-controlled Makiivka city in the Donetsk region, 1 lady died after shelling. The origin of the shelling is still unclear.
I was at home. I live nearby. There was a big explosion. I even jumped up. I thought it was a missile. I stayed in my room for 2-3 minutes and went out. I thought it happened in my yard. When I went out, I saw no smoke, but dust.
Meanwhile, in his daily address, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky mentioned the latest attacks on Ukrainian cities, particularly the attack on the country's second largest city, Kharkiv, that killed 8 civilians and injured at least 10. Zelensky said that the world must finally hear the pain inflicted on Kharkiv and other cities.
There are air defense systems in the world that can help. All we need is the political will to transfer these systems to Ukraine. I thank those countries that have already contributed.
As war in Ukraine rages, both Russia and Ukraine are trying to gain more international support. In the latest, Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov has arrived in China. Lavrov is likely to discuss the war in Ukraine and the deepening partnership between Moscow and Beijing.